Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today what we're going to be talking about is my top 10 animes to watch. I have watched many animes over the last couple of years, and I do have my own personal favorites that I enjoy, especially my top 3 I have watched several times, and the other ones maybe not so much, but they do come out on my list. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with my top 10 favorite animes. Number 10, Pokemon. Pokemon, for some of you, is something that you have grown up with over the years. Unlike you, I have not grown up on Pokemon, but I have been introduced by Pokemon with friends, and I've gotten into it, and TBH, the only real reason I like Pokemon has to be because of my favorite Pokemon, Wobbuffet. That's right, Wobbuffet. He's my favorite character. He's so cute, and I just love everything about him. Oh, Wobbuffet! I love everything about him. He's just super adorable. If you haven't watched Pokemon, long story short, it's about a boy named Ash getting into Pokemon adventures and trying to be a Pokemon master. And that's really all I have to say about Pokemon. But I do enjoy the anime. Number 9, Attack on Titan. This anime is taking place about a village inside a wall and surrounded by these big things called Titans. And just a little bit of an FYI, these Titans are naked and huge. The big characters. But this anime it's very cool. This is one of the animes, like I was saying at the beginning, that I haven't actually finished, but the time that I have been watching it, I do enjoy it. And the only thing I can really say is there is a lot of screaming. They can be like sitting down and just eating food, and they're like screaming at each other. But it's a super good anime. It is a little uncomfortable at times, but I guess just for me, just the way the Titans were actually created and how they were drawn and just what their role was. So I was a little uncomfortable with it, but I just think overall it's still a great anime, and that's why it is my number 9. Number 8, One Punch Man. So what can I say about One Punch Man other than he's bald and he's super powerful, super strong, and you don't mess with him. Alright, so super strong, don't mess with him. He's super cool, bald, strong, and powerful. Number 7, Yu Hakusho. Yu Hakusho is based off of a character named Yusuke, who tries to save a child and ends up getting run over and dies and goes in between worlds and actually has to go through all these trials to try to come back. He ends up being the guardian of the world. He has the spirit gun and all this cool stuff. He goes along with his friends, and they actually go through a tournament that they do. So it's pretty cool anime. Like I said, these animes that are like on the lower part of my list, I haven't actually completed them, or I've watched them a long time ago. Yu Hakusho is one of those that I watched many moons ago, and I really enjoyed it. So coming off the top of my head, can't remember too much, but I do know that it is one of my favorite animes. That's why it did make it onto my list. Number 6, Yugioh. Yugioh is a beautiful anime. The colors of this anime is just so amazing. The drawing, the artisticness in this anime is just amazing. I have to say that one of my characters is not the main character, so it's not Yugi, but my favorite character is Seto Kaiba. I feel like Seto Kaiba in this anime is misunderstood. He is a person just always trying to please and actually loves his brother very much. So I do love this anime, but my focus is on the other side. And some people find him not to be the best character, but to me, Seto Kaiba is one of my favorite characters. Overall, great anime. Go and watch it if you haven't watched it. Number 5. Digimon Season 2. So like I said before, the reason I didn't grow up on Pokemon was because I grew up on Digimon. And Digimon Season 2 is the first one that I have to put for number 5. The reason being is, again, the anime was very 90s anime style of drawing, and it was very simple. It wasn't complex or anything like that. It was just basic, simple anime. The storytelling on this one was amazing as well. It does go off of a new generation, off of the first season. So if you've watched 1 and 2 of Digimon, those are, I think, overall the best 2 of Digimon. They do end up going on to season 3 and Frontier, Digimon Tri, Last Evolution. So I have watched Digimon Tri, and I'm trying to get my hands on Digimon Last Evolution. So yeah, a little bit more on Digimon. I know that they actually redid it, remastered it. So if you do get a chance, I haven't actually personally gone back and watched it because I just originally loved the first 2. But if you do get a chance, go and watch these.
Rebooted. They got rebooted.
You got rebooted.
Rebooted. It's not remastered.
Rebooted. Digimon Season 2 got rebooted. No, wait, what? No, Digimon.
Yeah. Digimon got rebooted,
yeah.
And remastered.
Yeah, Digimon just got rebooted, not remastered. My bad. I'll just put remastered.
Rebooted.
Rebooted. Rebooted. Number 4. Dragon Ball Z. So Dragon Ball Z. Now make sure that you know this, because if you're a Digimon, sorry. Let's try that one again. So Dragon Ball Z, for those of you that might not know, or you know a little bit too much of Dragon Ball, I gotta say, okay, my brother was the one that got me into Dragon Ball. We actually used to watch it when we were young, and we didn't have cable. We actually had the Spanish channels that were very like fuzzy. So the first one that we actually watched was actually Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. But once we got into that anime, it was just amazing. And so my brother was the one that introduced me into it, and we would actually watch Dragon Ball Z over and over and over. Every weekend, every DVD that he had, we would watch. So one of my favorite characters is Vegeta. I know some people might say, what? Like, yes, but Vegeta's story is so much like other people, where they are misunderstood, and I always go for the what are they called? Underdogs. So I always go for like the underdogs, and he is one of them. Vegeta just shows how people can change. He comes off being this aggressive, like Saiyan killer, and he's not, you know, he is a prince of Saiyans, but he ends up just being amazing, and falls in love. He changes because he falls in love with a woman that just knows how to settle him down. So Vegeta, super awesome. So yes, Dragon Ball Z. We do go on to from Dragon Ball Z to non-canon GT, then back to Super, and there are countless of movies, gameplay, and it's an overall just amazing anime that has been around for a long time. If you have not watched it, this is one that you have to go and watch. I love it. I will continue watching. The Frieza saga is my favorite saga in the Dragon Ball Z, just because, like I said, my brother got me into this one, and so this was the season that I would actually watch over and over. So Dragon Ball Z, go out and watch it. Number 3, Digimon Season 1. Now I won't go too much into this one because I've already talked about Digimon, but I did put the first season there because overall it was just an amazing anime. Like I said, super simple drawing and artisticness, and it was just beautiful. The storyline was so original. I had watched this when it used to come out on Fox Kids in the 90s, and we would just watch it every Saturday, or we would come home from school and 4 o'clock hits and we would just come home, watch it. It was just one of the best animes. I had just enjoyed my time watching it. So yeah. Number 2, Bleach. So Bleach, I was introduced to this anime when I was back in college, and it's just an amazing anime about Yugioh Kurosaki, who becomes a soul reaper, goes into a soul society, and is a super badass. Now, I gotta warn you about this anime. I know some people, they see it and they get bored with some of the episodes, but this is an ongoing anime in the mangas as well. So the story was kind of like choppy. There are a lot of filler episodes. There's actually a whole season that is just a filler season. At the end of the last episode of that season, the writers come out and say, haha, like we were just kidding, like this was just a whole filler. And then it goes back to the real storyline. So just be patient with it. It is a great anime, beautifully artistic again. I love the colors and I love the storyline. It is about 366 episodes long. Like I said, it does have that filler season, but it's still an overall great anime to watch. Number 1, Sailor Moon. Now I have to go back and say that Sailor Moon has been amazing to me. Sailor Moon was one of the first animes that I watched when I was a little girl, and it did come out, like I said, when okay. Sailor Moon was one of the first animes that I ever watched. This was about girl power. Sailor Moon, original 90s version anime. When it first came out, when everybody knew Sailor Moon as Serena and Tuxedo Mask as Darien. Now, I first watched this anime in English and I was blown away with the storyline, with the colors. I don't know why always the colors, right? But just so pretty. Now I learned it in English first, so everything, I saw Sailor Moon from beginning to end before they like chopped it off and we couldn't actually watch it on TV anymore. But the episodes that I did watch were just awesome. The songs, everything was just beautiful. The voices. Now when I talk about voices, some of you 90s kids know what I'm talking about, because the new Sailor Moon that you hear, and even the remastered one, the rebooted ones, all of those, they have different English voices. They're not the same ones that we were raised on. Now, that being said, when I was able to start getting online, start using the internet, and getting on all that good stuff, I went back and watched the whole 90s version of Sailor Moon in Japanese. Fell in love with it all over again. And I can't say enough about it. Now, they have gone on to redo it with Sailor Moon Crystal. I do know that they're coming out with a new season coming out in September, and I am like so excited. But this is an anime that I hold very, very close to my heart, very dear, and this is one that I think everyone should watch. I don't think that it is just a girl anime for girls to watch. I think all kids of all sizes, big, old, young, small, everything should watch this anime. It is a anime that has more to say. So go watch it, and yes, yay Sailor Moon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get notifications from me when I upload new videos. So thank you so much for watching. Babe, look at me. Babe, there's a huge cockroach. Got it.
30 minutes. 30 minutes. Mother.
Got it. Can you press stop?